What's going on, guys? So I've been making this dish every single day for the past week maybe, and I'm like, time to vlog it. So I'm gonna show you my steak, egg, and honey glaze omelet. You're gonna need some, beef tips cut up, 3 eggs, some pepper, I think this is onion powder, I'm not 100% sure, turmeric, and some salt. I just use Himalayan pink salt. All right, and what we're gonna do is, I've already pre-seasoned the beef with mostly just salt, pepper, and a little bit of turmeric, not a lot. All right, and then we're gonna be using coconut oil for everything. This is just the Costco version. And what you're gonna need is cast iron skillet and one of these pans that are like non-stick. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a spoon of coconut oil and we're just gonna drop it into this pan on the skillet. All right, so we got some pepper. So a little bit of pepper, a little bit of onion powder. Oh, that's a lot. We're just gonna use literally like a pinch. And then just a little bit more maybe. Yeah, perfect. All right, and the rest of that is going back in there. And that is strong. It's gonna give this thing a little bit more like pop of a flavor. All right, let's go ahead and turn the stove on. So on the cast iron skillet, I go about halfway hot, and on the other scale, the pan, I go about like on the lowest heat because you want to slow cook your eggs. And then salt. This is just Himalayan pink salt. I just prefer it over actual salt. And then should go like just a pinch of turmeric. That's a lot. That's way more turmeric than we need. I now have a wide lens. I'm trying to gauge how much of myself is in this shot. All right, so we got 3 eggs, and we're just gonna crack them down. And there's 1. There is 2. And people are like, man, why do you eat the yolks, man? I thought they were bad for you. It's like, nah, that's bullshit. That's something that the American media will have you believe. All the nutrients are actually in the yolk, and so you want to have the yolk in the eggs. You want to have the egg yolk in there as well. All right, and then we're just gonna beat these eggs together. And while you do this, hands are heating up. We're gonna drop the beef on there in just a second, and then the eggs are just gonna be slow cooked as we go on there. Oh, and this is the other ingredient we need. This is just raw organic honey. I just prefer this one. It's just a Sprouts brand. I like it because it just has a nice taste to it, and it's like liquidy. Some of the other organic honey I get is like usually crystallizes, and it just gets really hard. Like you're Rocky, and these eggs are Ivan fucking Drago, or if you're a little bit younger, then you're Creed's son, Michael B. Jordan, and you're beating the shit out of Victor Drago. I think that was his kid's name. And if you're asking, yes, I'm wearing boxers. Do I give a fuck? Not really. Next up, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drop this into the pan, and it should sizzle. Oh yeah. And that's why I should have probably worn a t-shirt instead of a tank top. Look at that wide lens action, man. That is looking good. That looks solid. All right, cool. So we're just gonna leave these in here for a little bit. And then we're gonna pour the scrambled eggs into this pan. So here we go. We're just gonna beat the fuck out of these eggs a little bit more. And so those, we're just gonna turn this down a little bit. We're gonna slow cook the beef. So that way, because we're gonna slow cook the eggs as well. And yeah, let's just keep beating these eggs. We're just gonna beat these eggs until the cops show up. So now all we're doing is just dropping these eggs into the pan. Oh yeah. Spread it out, get all that out of there. Look at that, that looks amazing right now. We're not even done anything. And the heat is on low. You always want to slow cook eggs because in my experience, I was cooking them really fast and on high heat, and the bottom would get too brown. And yeah, it wasn't really fun for any of us. But yeah, so we slow cook the eggs, and what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna put this on top, and we're just gonna let those sit. And you can tell I've done this a lot because usually I am like, you know, struggling and stuttering and shit, but like this is just most of it is just one take. You'll notice, you'll know where the cuts are and all that shit. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep spinning these around. And you're pretty much just cooking these all the way through, the beef. And then dropping them on one side of the egg so that the omelet can, you know, really settle in and you can get a nice fresh taste going. All right, don't need this anymore. And, yep, there we go. There is that. And we're gonna actually add the glaze when we put the beef from the skillet into the eggs. All right. And so right now I am just literally just slow cooking this beef. Where's the beef? Yo, Wendy, sponsor me, bro. Like, I got the beef right here. But it's funny because I haven't actually, like, I don't eat out anymore. So cooking and, you know, enjoying the meals that I've made myself are literally like part of the simple joys I get of eating at home. You know, before in college I would eat out a lot, and you know, just when you eat out, you don't really know what's in your food. You don't know what's like how someone else is preparing your food. When you cook your own food, you realize exactly how everything is being prepared. You know, like exactly what goes into it, how much this is. Like this is probably like a normal serving size, you know? It's like you go to like fucking Benihana or some hibachi place, like it's gonna be way more food than this because, you know, you just don't give a shit. I just want to give you as much food as possible for the price you're paying. Also, I bought 3 pounds of beef for like $25 maybe, like, and this is like, you know, grass-fed, organic, non-GMO or whatever, non-antibiotic, all that good shit. And then these eggs are cage-free eggs, and let's see how they're doing. Pretty good. And you can always just check the eggs underneath real quick if I can get under there. Drop this into like the left half of the omelet that's being prepared right now. So here's what that looks like. We'll just do it this way. So you're literally just taking the beef and you're dropping it on one side of the omelet. Yeah, there's that. That looks pretty good. All right, and I'm still gonna use this, but oh shit. We're just gonna edit that out. All right, so pretty much what we're gonna do is you're just gonna check underneath again, just real quick, and you can see how there's like that slight browning, so that's how you know it's about time to flip these eggs over. And all we're doing is just going from one end and closing the omelet. And you just wanna, oh crap, I totally forgot. I forgot to glaze the fucking beef. All you can do is you're gonna open up your honey. We're just gonna get a little bit on the edge, and do you see this glazing action that I'm doing? Real quick. Like you're just glazing the honey over the beef. This is gonna give it that nice, like, juicy, sweet taste when you bite into the beef. Because something with, you know, just sugar and fat just makes it taste good, as we learned from, you know, the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. So I'm just gonna get a little bit more honey and just glaze it. We're just glazing over the beef part. We're not really glazing it over the rest of it. All right, let's go ahead and flip this over. Ooh. And there we go. And I turned the stove off, so you're just gonna let it sit in the residual heat for just a little bit longer. And yeah, this should be about it. This is what we got so far. All right, we're just gonna get an empty plate. And just slow and steady, just drop that in there. All right. So turn off, cap this honey up. Then all you need to enjoy this is a nice fork. Now, for those of you asking if you want this to be keto friendly or carnivore friendly or whatever, just don't add the honey in there. I mean, you know, it does add a nice little taste, but yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. You can really taste the honey with every bite. Some of it's soaked into the eggs. Kind of like I'm eating a pancake. Well, it's a finished product. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Peace.
Glaze.